Well, let's see here. We have this issue here that's come up in many Buddhist circles and gatherings, and it goes something like this. Um, what about the use of methods versus no method, effort versus no effort? Um, we encounter this a lot in when Vipassana met Dzogchen, and we see it a lot in now the so-called non-duality circles. And I think the whole issue needs to be unpacked a little bit before we can make any sense out of it. So the question is it really this simple? Is any effort needed? Let's consider this excerpt from Dogen, who's one of the great Buddhist masters of all time. He said, "The way is originally perfect and all-pervading. How can it be contingent on practice and realization? The true vehicle is self-sufficient. What need is there for special effort? Indeed, the whole body is free from dust. Who could believe in a means to brush it clean?" Then there are approaches that emphasize great effort, a lot of importance given to ascetic-like retreat practice in silence with many hours of sitting and walking. So what's right? Soft practice, hard practice, no practice? The issue here is not really one that can be answered, I don't think. I don't think it's as simple as these questions make it out. Then again, there is a way that we can navigate through these questions a little bit, and I think that's what I'd like to try to do in the next few minutes. So, some people ask, is it just a question of different strokes for different folks? That some people, because of their conditioning, they need a hard practice where the goal is attained, if at all, after many, many years or lifetimes of rigorous ascetic practice. Or is it that some people resonate more with the present-centered approaches where reality is perfect just as it is? What's really nice is we can use the notion of the middle path here to help us out, I think. Here's a poem by this Romanian poet I recently came across. His name is Ilie Sioara. And he says, "If we want to encounter the new, we must be the same way, without returning to the past, without following any patterns. Therefore the mind is empty of our whole past. It neither runs toward the future nor follows any methods. It is simple. Just watch the moment, life as it unfolds. Nothing comes between us and its movement. The narrow and the limited ego doesn't intrude, creating analysis and imaginary falseness. In order to understand the importance of the naked moment, you need to give it all your respect. Forget the moments, the seconds, which happened in the past. They are mere ashes of living experiences. All that was is always dead, an obstacle to this direct encounter." But the truth is that you need a sitting practice. There's just no way around it. You need to cultivate and nurture a sitting practice. For most of us, sitting half an hour a day is baseline. Yeah, you might wake up in one sit, but I wouldn't put a lot of money on that. In the beginning, regularity is much more important than how long you sit. You just do your best, and when you stumble, just pick yourself back up again. In the end, I think this whole issue is really a non-issue. I think if we get into the habit of easy, relaxed sitting practice, let go of all this effort, no effort ideation, just relax into whatever arises, just watch, listen, easing into the present. In the present, we discover there's no before, no after, nor good or bad, no right or wrong way. All questions dissolve. We watch everything totally without any goals. The simple and direct encounter brings perfect happiness, perfect ease. So there is no answer, but in the non-answer there's peace. I'd like to leave you with some advice. from the Zen teacher James Ishmael Ford, who also happens to be a Universalist minister from the Church of the Unitarian Church. He said, "What I can say is this: if your heart is broken, if you find a longing that cannot be satisfied in the ways the world is offering it through secular culture, then join a meditation group. Come just as you are, no need to be someone else. Sit your butt down, shut up, and pay attention. Learn who you were from before the creation of the stars and planets. Investigate the ways of differentiation. Explore the geography of not knowing. Become and forget, and become again. And then, when you get off that pillow, for goodness sakes, do something. This becomes the dance of becoming, and where the stars take their course and the planets teem with life and death and life again. It can manifest as healing for your own heart, and it can reveal a way of healing for this poor, beautiful, broken world. Indeed, it almost certainly will." So yeah, come join a meditation group. There are plenty to choose from. Aloha.